Hey there everyone, welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Thursday, March 29th, 2012, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about George Orwell's book, 1984, and how his vision of the future is pretty much coming to fruition right now in our own current time. This, of course, is Orwell's vision of the future, where he envisioned a time where the government, in conjunction with major corporations, would be monitoring, tracking, and tracing and storing in a database every single thing you do, every aspect of everyone's lives. And it's really amazing because he wrote this book back in 1949. So it's incredible the amount of insight and the vision of the future that he has, where this system of being tracked and traced by what he called Big Brother is what was about to take place. And, you know, we still to this day use that term that he coined, Big Brother, to describe some of the aspects, some of the visions that he had in his book. Again, this is a time that he envisioned where everything you do would be tracked, traced, monitored, and databased. Now here's an interesting article that just came out about Google and their latest privacy policy and some of the things that they are currently enacting. Here today from Mail Online, new Google activity page reveals what search giants know about you, including who you email most and where you are. Google unveiled a new account activities page this week, which sums up who you've emailed, what devices you've used to access Google, and even where you've been. It's an alarming insight into how much information a signed-in Google user actually hands to the company, with the report offering a summary of what machines you use, who you email most, and even your location via Google Latitude. The report even tells you how you spend your time per week based on location information gleaned from the GPS signals. We want Google to work so well that it just blends into your life, said a post on the official Google blog this week. And it goes on to say here, the move comes in the wake of Google's controversial new privacy policy, which allows the search giant to pool information from 60 separate services, including Gmail, Google Search, and Android phones, to create personalized advertising. So no doubt that is, to a large extent, the point of this is to target consumers with specific ads that are tailored directly to your needs, wants, and desires. But also, no doubt, this is being used by the government as a way to keep a track, keep an eye on its population, and to make sure that everybody stays in line. And another aspect of this nightmarish future which Orwell envisioned was this concept of there would be a time where you would sit in your living room, and not only would you be able to watch your television and listen to the TV, but the television set would watch you and listen to you as well. And basically, Big Brother would be in the living room of every family in every household in all over the world. And so it's amazing that he could envision something like that such a long time ago. And here we are, we're starting to see some of these things come to fruition. Here's an article recently from MSNBC. Is your TV watching you? Latest models raise concerns. Samsung's 2012 top-of-the-line plasmas and LED HD TVs offer new features never before available within a television, including a built-in internally wired HD camera, twin microphones, face tracking, and speech recognition. While these features give you unprecedented control over an HD TV, the devices themselves, more similar than ever to a personal computer, may allow hackers or even Samsung to see and hear you and your family and collect extremely personal data. And it goes on down here to say that these Samsung TVs locate and make note of registered viewers via sophisticated face recognition software. This means if you tell the TV whose face belongs to which user in your family, it personalizes the experience to each recognized family member. If you have friends over, it could log these faces as well. So again, it's quite amazing that Orwell could picture these things happening such a long time ago, and we're currently seeing them all come to fruition today. Certainly, the facial recognition software isn't really new. This concept of putting them in new television sets is, but the software has been around for quite some time. You may notice now when you go to a protest or a rally, there will often be a police van you'll see with a camera mounted on the top. And what that is a facial recognition camera. It has the ability to scan a crowd of thousands of people and recognize the faces, track them, and store them in a database so they know which activists are attending which protests. And the facial recognition systems being rolled out in all sorts of other areas. A recent article just came out about how some students are going to have to present ID where their face will be scanned in order to take their SATs so that they can prove that they are who they say they are. So again, if you haven't read 1984 by George Orwell, I would suggest you check it out. It's very interesting that he was able to foresee these things such a long time ago. And one thing I wanted to leave you with today is a documentary that I saw not too long ago. I saw it on TV, and I was actually very surprised to see it on television because it was a good documentary with some good info in it. A lot of the times, some of the best docs with all the information that really shatters the system, they never make it on TV. So I was surprised to see this one. But it's called Big Brother, Big Business. And it's a 2-hour long documentary that outlines a lot of the things that I'm talking about today. So I managed to find a full-length version of it on YouTube for you. So I'll put a link in the description to that. Again, I think it's a good documentary, and it really outlines just how far this Big Brother Orwellian system has come since he has written that book. So check out the link in the description. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, take care.